Welcome back to the Landry Hat channel. I'm your host, Zach. Today's show is brought to you by Crown Royal, and we have a very, very special guest, Hall of Famer and Cowboys legend, Demarcus Ware. Super Bowl 50 champion, not with the Cowboys, but that's okay. Four-time first-team All-Pro, nine-time Pro Bowler. Demarcus, how are you doing?
I am doing great, man, with the holidays and just getting into the cheer of giving and being, generous this whole season, man. I'm just really just how you just feel good when it's time to when you see that there's a lot of people in need and you're able to make a huge impact. That's when I start to really wake up in this October, November, December time period to just spread the cheer.
That's right. That's what the time of the year is about. And
Yeah.
you're giving back this holiday season with Crown Royal. Can you tell us a bit about what you have planned with Crown Royal on Thanksgiving and what Cowboys fans can expect?
hmm Yeah, so this Thanksgiving, they're bringing in the Crown Royal Rig, which is an 18-wheeler, and they're gonna have it in lot three. So in lot three, they're gonna be, autograph signings or they're gonna be pictures and stuff taken, a huge tailgate where the atmosphere that the official whiskey sponsor of the NFL is they're bringing the vibe. That's what they always say. They always bring the vibe for the fans, and this is not just the only stop, but the fans can get involved by bringing a non-perishable item. We teamed up with the North Texas Food Bank, and we're going to be able to give those items to the North Texas Food Bank. So if it's rice, if it's beans, if it's pasta, those types of items for the game, we're going to put them on that truck, take them to the North Texas Food Bank, and do something great in the community. And so this is a great opportunity for the fans can get involved, do something good. First of all, cheer for the Dallas Cowboys.
That's right.
Secondly, bring something for that they can do in the community to just to show not only that they're with the team, but they are the team that's going to help in the community with Crown Royal and I.
So that's an important part is people can be involved, bring stuff for the food bank and everything as well when they come and see you at the Crown Royal rig. I know that you've done a lot of work with Crown Royal in the past and they do a lot of really awesome stuff. What is it about that partnership with them and why you decided to partner with them?
When I think about Crown Royal, I think about community and what they do in the community. A lot of people don't understand just their brand and how much they help out. They help out the military tremendously with the Purple Bag Project by taking all the perishable items over there. They get the military involved in so many ways and they help out. But then they take it to a whole nother level with bringing the atmosphere into, I would say, team stadiums and getting the fans involved. And when you start getting fans involved that are enthusiastic about their teams, but also about their community. They know what their community needs. They start to bring those things in too. So I think that the atmosphere that they bring in anywhere that they go, they bring in the vibe of family. And that's why I've been doing stuff with them for, I mean, maybe 10 years.
Yeah.
And it's one of the coolest things to be part of, to see how every year it gets bigger. I don't know where it comes from, but they do things huge in the community, and their generosity is just bar none the best.
That's awesome, and that's awesome. I'm really excited to talk to you today. One because we get to talk about Crown Royal, but also because of how crazy that Cowboys win was last
Yeah.
night over the Eagles. Throughout all my years of being a Cowboys fan, I don't think my blood pressure has ever been that high during a game. So I just wanted to ask and get your thoughts. What did you think about that Cowboys comeback win yesterday over the Eagles?
I think it was great. When I turned the game on a little bit late. It was second quarter for some reason. I lost time, and it was 21-0. And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And I said, "You know what? I'm just going to turn the game off." Literally, the game was on, and I put on my worship music, so I didn't want to hear the crowd noise or anything. And then I came back, and I think it was like third quarter, and it was like 7-21. I'm like, wait a minute. And then all of a sudden they started picking up and defense started playing and it's 21-21. And so I'm sitting there like this, worship music off now. The fans are going and I'm looking like, okay, I'm back. We're back in the game. And that's what I wanted to see. As a Dallas Cowboy fan, no matter if it's 21-0, 'cause I know some people probably left the stadium. They probably turned the TV off and said, okay, we're done. We're playing the Philadelphia Eagles. But there was something new. The guys didn't give up. They didn't give up. They played for 4 quarters, and you can see what happens if they play for 4 quarters against a good team. They can still win the football game, and they did. And I was so happy to see that.
Yeah, I was really close to turning the TV off, but I talk about Cowboys all the time, so I was like, I got to keep it on no matter what happens. But the Cowboys defense shut the Eagles down in the second half, a complete 180 from what we've seen. They traded for Quinnen Williams, so we've only seen 2 games so far. But with
Yeah.
you knowing how important it is to pressure the quarterback, stop the run, and all of that, how much of a change is it for those guys on the defensive line and the defense to have that anchor in the middle with Quinnen Williams?
That's where it starts. Just talking about the offense and defensive line with Quentin coming in, him being the anchor for the middle. If you start in the middle, if you can stop the run, you can get pressure. You can see that, they started off, stopping the run at the beginning. They was able to get pressure in the second half. And that's what we needed to get pressure on Hurts. And then the offensive line, it starts with the middle. Again, a
Yep.
great center and guards. They were able to run the football against a really, really good Philadelphia Eagles defense. So then they set up for the big plays for Lamb and Pickens. Those it starts with the ground game. The ground and pound is what they call it. So if they can play like that, and control the clock, control the trenches, and just keep the chains going, they're going to win a lot of football games. So I was to see it like a full game unfold in front of me. That's what I wanted to see. The special teams was balling out. The defensive guys, they didn't give up. And Dak, gave a hat to the defense. It was like, oh my God, I'm so glad the defense played the way that they played.
Yep.
And have the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys do that, that's been scoring like 35 points. Everything is coming together like it should.
Yeah, that's what we've been waiting on. We've been waiting on a game where we could say, okay, the Cowboys defense showed up and they got to win and all that. Now it's just about making a run. Feels like they can't lose a game.
Make a
So
run. Yeah.
So thank you so much for your time, your generosity, getting on here and talking with me today. A reminder for everyone, the Crown Royal Rig and Demarcus Ware will be stopping in Lot 3 at AT&T Stadium ahead of the Cowboys Thanksgiving game against the Chiefs, where fans 21 plus are encouraged to stop by with donations of canned goods that will go directly to fans in need. I really, really appreciate it. I don't have a defensive guy up here, but I have a youth-sized Demarcus Ware jersey from when I was like 8 or 9 years old. I need to find. It's probably a little too small, a little too tight
That's,
now.
we can put it in the frame and it'll be
That's right.
just right.
That's right. That's right. I just need a signature now. That's it. It's all it's
Okay.
missing.
All right.
So
We can work on that.
that's right. Thank you. It's really cool to get to talk to someone that I grew up watching, admiring. Thank you to everyone watching. I'll talk to you guys later.
You
Bye.
take care. Thank you.